Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Hyundai of Trenton. Take a look at this brand new 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe. This is the SEL convenience trim and it's a plug-in hybrid in black noir with a two-tone beige interior, but it just doesn't look beige to me. It looks more like peanut butter, a more luscious color. So we're going to check this thing out, see what it brings to the table in this SUV hybrid segment, which is growing, especially on the plug-in side. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Santa Fe, we got that black noir, a really cool black color. We have LED lighting up front, except for the turn signals, which are standard bulbs. We have functional side air curtains. We have a lot of chrome on the front of this grille with the Hyundai badge in the middle. So a really upscale looking front end on this Santa Fe plug-in. Let me know what you guys think. Wheel and tire package on this Santa Fe plug-in. We have a 19-inch wheel. We have kind of like this charcoal gray with some silver accents. It's a nice 5-point looking grille, 5-spoke, really thick spokes if you want to call it that, but it's a good looking grille. Hyundai badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. These wheels are wrapped in Continental Cross Contact Sport, all season tires, 235 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. All right, full side profile on this Santa Fe, and I think the Santa Fe is a good-looking midsize SUV. I like the body lines. I like the more boxier look, the more traditional look of the Santa Fe, maybe over that really aggressive look on the Tucson. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But this black is a really nice color, but as you all know, black is very difficult to keep clean. So let me know about the color in the comments. All right, as we come in closer, we are flat black around the wheel wells. Let me know if you think that should be body color. We are color matched on the side view mirror with LED turn signals. We have a color matched chrome combo on the door handles, a fuel filler cap on the right side of the vehicle. Then up top, you got the brushed aluminum roof rails with a color matched roof shark fin antenna, but no sunroof. All right, the back end of the Santa Fe, we have that roof spoiler coming off the top, the Hyundai badge in the middle, Santa Fe on the left, H-Track or all-wheel drive plug-in on the right, LED lighting all over the back, including the turn signals with brushed aluminum down below on the bumper. So a really nice looking Santa Fe. All right, we're under the hood of this 2023 Santa Fe plug-in, and what do we have for power? Well, it's 1.6 liter turbocharged inline 4-cylinder engine with hybrid drive. It's mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. 178 horsepower, 224 pound-feet of torque. The Santa Fe can tow up to 2,000 pounds. We have 76 mpges in combined driving, and we have 33 miles per gallon gas only in combined driving. All right, we're at the right side of the vehicle for the charge port. Earlier I said the fuel filler was over here. That's my mistake. Fuel filler on the left side of the vehicle, charge port on the right rear side of the vehicle. And what do we got going on here? Well, we have a 13.8 kilowatt hour, 360 volt lithium ion battery pack in here that's going to give you 31 miles of EV only range. Range to tank, both electric and gas, 430 miles, which is a pretty good number. Now, charge times at a level 2 charger at home, this will take about 3.5 hours. So not bad at the level 2, but there is no DC fast charging capability in this plug-in hybrid. All right, before we get to the interior of this Santa Fe plug-in, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, plug-in hybrids are not cheap vehicles, no matter what automaker you go with. Now, the Santa Fe plug-in SEL convenience all-wheel drive trim before options starts at $42,110. Now, this one has a few options. We have to add in the cargo package at $205. We have to add in the carpeted floor mats at $210, the mud guards at $120, and the bumper application on the back, $75. Then you got to have $1,335 for destination and delivery. And now your total MSRP for this Santa Fe plug-in is $44,055. Let's check out the interior. All right, starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Carpeted floor mats are in the cargo area. You do have a black plastic Santa Fe door sill plate to welcome you to the vehicle. On the driver's side, you do have power seats with lumbar. Front passenger is manual assist. And then we have this beige, or what I consider a peanut butter color, cloth interior with stitching, nice bolstering, nice soft headrest, nice feel to the cloth material. But my question is, even with this interior looking good, is it 44K? Should I get something better than cloth? Let me know what you think in the comments. Door panel action, soft touch up top, this fingerprint free plastic trim on the side right above the brushed aluminum door handle. So it gives you a nice gloss look, but with that design in it. We're going to hide the fingerprints. Flat black on the switchgear, semi-soft armrest with that beige peanut butter color insert, which I think really gives it a nice flare. And then we have soft touch up top, an area for storage right in here, and then we have a nice large glove box. Now, as we come over to this, we've seen this before. This is Hyundai's 10.25-inch infotainment system with touchscreen action, with dual panel action. This is wired Apple CarPlay, wired Android Auto. They haven't gone wireless in this thing yet. That needs to happen. Wi-Fi hotspot. Hyundai's Blue Link system is in here as well. We have touchscreen controls up top, and then down here we have our hard controls, so you can go into your setup. You can set up the vehicle however you would like. There's your Blue Link button. So they got everything laid out pretty well in here. We've seen this system a bunch of times. And then we can go back to map. If we take a look at our backup camera, it is nice and clear with trajectory, with the sensors right here, with a picture of your Santa Fe with the parking sensor, since there's no 360 in here. But it is a nice clear backup camera in this Santa Fe. Moving on down, 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazard lights. Again, those are the hard controls for your infotainment screen. And then you have your volume and tune. Down below, we got dual climate control action, which is a nice touch. Down below that, you have your push button transmission to go through the 6-speed automatic. You have your HEV mode button, so you can run an all EV or run hybrid. Auto brake hold, center diff lock with drive modes, which we'll go through on the center dash. There is your hill descent control, parking sensors off, and parking camera. Then we have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and front passenger, but no ventilated seats. More of this black plastic trim with this design in it to minimize fingerprints, which is a good touch. We have a USB-A and a vertically mounted wireless charging pad in here. And then Hyundai key fob, lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, remote start, nice weight. Then we have the cup holder it sits in, and then we have a semi-soft armrest. Pop that open. We have a tray in there for snacks and some room for storage. Hyundai steering wheel, nice leather wrap steering wheel with some stitching, aluminum trim, Hyundai badge on the horn button, on the left telephone voice commands, on the right your safety suite controls and cruise control. We do have paddles to go up and down the 6-speed automatic. Here are your controls for your headlights and front and rear wiper. Then down on the left, you brighten and dim the dash, lane keep assist off, pop and hold for the tailgate. And then you have your traction control off, fuel filler door open, parking brake, manual tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And then here is our 12.3-inch digital dash action, looking good. And you can also go through other information in the center, which is nice, as you want to see what kind of action you want to have up here while you're driving. And there are sub-menus inside a lot of these. So it is a nice touch. And then our drive mode action, right now we're in Eco, but we can go to Sport, we can go to Snow. And then back to Eco, and then over to Smart. So those are the 4 drive modes for this vehicle. No real action on the digital dash when you change modes, which I find interesting. All right, overhead console time. If you want the dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button needs to remain pushed on with the orange light on when you open the door. Lights come on, close the door, lights go off. Here's your SOS button in case you have an emergency on the road. Blue link button. And of course, no sunroof. Here we go with our sun visor with vanity and a light. And then does it slide? Yes, it does to block out the side sun. Good. Back seat action in this two-row SUV. I have the seat set for my driving position. We'll hop on in. Plenty of room back here for my knees, for my head at 5'11", for my shoulders. We have that same cloth up top, but we do have plastic here, and then a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the center console area, 2 heat and air vents and 2 USB-A's. So basically, we have USB-A's in this car only. And I think Hyundai needs to start moving to USB-C's, because now anybody that wants to plug in their phone will need an adapter in this vehicle. Side door panel, same as the front, same use of material, same design. Here's that front door panel looking good. Here's the back door panel looking the same. We do have our security shades for the rear doors, which is a nice touch. And then the seats, same fabric, same cloth with that beige peanut butter look. And then we have our center armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders. But overall, a nice place to be here in the back. Just not so sure we should have a cloth interior in a $44,000 car. I know I mentioned that earlier, but let me know what you think. All right, rear tailgate action in the Santa Fe plug-in. Pop the tailgate from your dash or from the key fob, or you come to the back right underneath the Hyundai emblem, push the button. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button right here. And now as we come down, look at that area for storage. Since we don't have a third row, plenty of room for the storage with that second row up. Carpeted cargo mat Santa Fe. Here's our carpeted floor mat Santa Fe. Here is the plug-in charger for your plug-in portion of the vehicle. Cargo net. Some storage area here, a 12 volt, and you can drop the second row from back here, which is nice. Underneath here, you have your jack and some tools, which means we do have a spare tucked up underneath there, and we do have another storage area underneath there. But I'm not going to fool around with that because this thing is velcroed onto the floor mat and it's a pain in the neck. So anyway, we drop that second row, we hit the left side button, down she goes, we hit the right side button, down she goes, and now we have a lot more space for those larger items. So a great use of space in the back of this vehicle by Hyundai. All right, here we go with the window sticker for this 2023 Santa Fe plug-in SEL convenience all-wheel drive. We'll zoom on in, let you see all the action that's in this vehicle. Standard equipment on the left. And our optional equipment on the right side. And the full MSRP. Let's take her out for a spin. All right, we are driving this Santa Fe plug-in for 2023, and these dealerships are just not putting in much gas anymore for these test drives. I don't get it, but it is what it is. I don't have a lot of gas in here, so we're going to do an abbreviated drive, but we've been in the Santa Fe a couple of times before, so we know the action on the Santa Fe as far as how it drives for the most part. But for the record, plenty of visibility out the windshield, side glass, rear glass, right? I have the full suite of safety in here: blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this Santa Fe. It's got plenty of horsepower for this vehicle here with this plug-in, which is really designed to get big time action on gas mileage. But what I do like is that a lot of the plug-ins that we've been reviewing are CVT transmissions. This is a 6-speed automatic, so I like that Hyundai went with a regular 6-speed automatic rather than a CVT in this plug-in. So that is a good deal there. Interior looks good. I like the two-tone action, gives it a more executive look, lifts it up a bit more, which I like. I'm just not sold on cloth at 44 Gs. However, it is what it is on this SEL convenience. If you want something more, you can go up to the limited trim, which is the top trim for the Santa Fe as a plug-in. Plug-in only range at 31 miles. We've seen a little bit better. You know, frankly, the Mitsubishi Outlander plug-in that we did had 38 miles of EV only range to it, so that was a little bit better. Plus, that had a DC fast charge on the plug-in charge port, which this does not. So that was a nice deal there. Of course, that vehicle was almost 48 G's, and this vehicle is 44. So there's a big difference in price. But 430 miles range to tank is a pretty darn good number. Not the best number out there for a plug-in, but a really darn good competitive number overall. So I think Hyundai's got that figured out as far as that goes. The tech in here, pretty much standard. We've seen it before, but I like the ease of use of this Hyundai infotainment system. They just need to get to wireless CarPlay and Android Auto in their 10.25 inch. A lot of the other competition has already done that, so that Hyundai Kia needs to get moving on that, and they also need to get moving on USB-Cs in this car versus USB-A only, because frankly nobody uses USB-As anymore unless they have an old phone. And now people have to buy adapters for this car. So I think they need to get into the 21st century with some C's in all their cars, not just the real high-end ones like the Palisade Calligraphy. So here we go. Emergency brake test in 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy, nice and linear. Now we'll take off. Nice power. That electric assist gets you up and moving. They've assisted that torque with the electric power to get this thing up and moving faster, and the 6-speed is pretty darn good. Gets you up to speed, gets you moving. We'll turn around, and off we go. Now we're going back down the road, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. So I like how they have the driveline set up in this vehicle. Nice and smooth, nice and easy to drive, no problems there. As most Hyundai vehicles are, it feels very light on its feet. It feels smaller than it is, which is what I like a lot about their vehicles. Handling wise, you know what? It's fine. You point the vehicle where you want it to go and it goes. It's lighter, yes. Is it like really responsive sports car feedback kind of stuff? No, because that's not what this car is designed for. This car is designed to take you and your family and your friends and your gear to wherever you want to go. And that's what it's all about. But there's very little play in the wheel. When you turn the wheel, this vehicle is going to move in either direction. So that's a good deal there. So now we're moving up the road, no issues at all. So really, really, really competent vehicle for the road. The question becomes at the end of the day, do you want to spend the extra cash, splash that extra cash on a plug-in versus a regular hybrid? Because the regular hybrid is going to get you probably 90%, maybe even 95% of what you're going to get out of a plug-in, and it's going to cost you less, a few $1,000s less overall. So let me know what you think about that. Is the plug-in, not just in the Santa Fe, but in general, is the plug-in worth that extra cash to get that 31 miles EV only range and then more EV assist as you drive down the road in your comfortable vehicle? I don't know, opposed to a regular hybrid. I'm kind of leaning towards just buy a regular hybrid, and you're going to get most of what you want and save some cash. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. But overall, good car. I don't have many complaints at all, except those USB-A action and wireless CarPlay and Android Auto. And maybe the cloth seats in here for 44 G's could be something a little bit nicer. But let me know what you guys think of this Santa Fe. Is this something you're going to roll with? Or are you rolling with a Tucson or some other Hyundai product? Or are you going to go somewhere to the competition? Let me know in the comments. But I want to thank Hyundai of Trenton for allowing the channel access to this vehicle for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.